Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin Cash. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, it's going to be linked in the top right hand corner of the video. Check that out before watching this one. And before we get into the technical analysis, I do want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon. We do have a Patreon, 9 members so far. Shout out to all my patrons. Great to have you. So this is a great way to support me, obviously, and a great way for me to give back to those who support me with personal technical analysis requests, video requests, patron shoutouts. I'm gonna help you out with your buys, with your sells. I do share my buy alerts and sell alerts. We have around about 12 low cap gem calls in here, and out of those, I only shared one with my entire channel, right? So yeah, this is a great way to support me, obviously, and this is think of this as buying a cup of coffee, right? But instead of the coffee, you get a lot of useful information for 30 days that can potentially make you some money, right? So yeah, think about it. The links are in the description. Now jumping into Bitcoin Cash. So jumping into the daily chart, you can see that we are breaking through this resistance line over here. And we're actually coming back to back test it as support, which is very healthy in my opinion. This is what you should be looking at, and this is what you should be doing because you had this consolidation, a little channel down pattern here. You broke up. Now you want to back test it as support. So this white trend line can be a great entry point for anyone who's looking to enter Bitcoin Cash. So you can see that this white trend line has been a resistance ever since May of 2021. So one touch over here, second touch in September, then we got above it in October, broke above it, failed to hold it as support, broke below it here in December, and now we're looking to backtest it as support. And before we get any further into the technical analysis, last video we got a comment from Big Papa Pump. So he said, "Nice video, where did you get your 4K top? Not that I necessarily disagree, just curious why 4K? Also, do you have a general time frame for your top price? Thanks." So thank you for the comment. Now, as you can see, we're gonna go through why I think $4,000 is the target. So you can see that we have this Fibonacci retracement set up, right? And we have set it up over here. As you can see, actually, I do think that we need to set it up a bit more properly. There we go. It was off for some reason. I do apologize. So we have the swing high over here. So this is the first fib level, and you have your swing low, which is the 0 level, right? In between those, you have the support and resistance lines. And above that, above the first fib level, you get your 1.272, 1.414, and the 1.618. Now, after you start breaking this high, okay, you start breaking this high, over here, you backtest it as support, hopefully, and you start moving up, you will be in a technical target to the 1.618, and it's sitting at $4,054, okay? So this is not, specifically for Bitcoin Cash. This works across all charts. Once you break the first fib level, you break the swing high, you're in a technical target to the 1.618. Simple as that. Obviously, you can get overextended over here and get to the second fib level at $7,000, but let's be a bit more conservative, right? And I would even start taking profits at the 1.272 and at the 1.414. But it's up to you when to take profits, but that's the general idea of the technical target of the 1.618 target. And you also asked about the general time frame for the top price. So I think the top price for a lot of the altcoins is going to come after Bitcoin has already peaked, because the money will be flowing out of Bitcoin into the altcoins. They will have their last sort of, super alt season. And from there, we're going to go into the bear. When do I think that is going to happen? So obviously, it's going to happen in 2022. And I think it's going to happen sometime from March till May. That would be my guess. I don't think we're going to go, into the summer in a bull market, and I don't think we're gonna get overextended until the end of the year, but I could be wrong. Obviously, we don't know how overextended this cycle is going to be, but some people are speculating that we're gonna get a blow off top next December. you know, and that would be great, wouldn't it, right? Because you have all this time to buy into your altcoins, and then you can take profits towards October, November, and December. We'll see how it all goes, but I will definitely let you all know when I'm gonna start taking profits and what are my take profit zones. And obviously the patrons will get that info first because I want to bring them as much value as possible. But yeah, overall, looking at the daily chart, you can see that we're back testing this line. We hit our head on the 20 EMA, so that could have been your take profit zone. And I think in the last video, I did give you a nice, I did give you a nice take profit at the 20 EMA. So I think that's around about 10% trade that was there. But if you're dollar cost averaging, you could look at this white trend line. If we see another flash crash and we see Bitcoin crashing down, then $383 is your support level that you want to look for if you want to buy the dip on Bitcoin Cash. Now jumping into the daily RSI, I did adjust the symmetrical triangle a bit because I wanted it to look nice, obviously. So I just what happened was it was sitting like this, right? So these were considered fake outs. But what I did is just I moved it down like this, so it touches all these points of it has all these points of contacts with this point in July, with these points in autumn, and right now we bounced off in December here. So potentially what could happen is we could absolutely explode from here on Bitcoin Cash because we're getting squeezed up over here in terms of the RSI, and we can absolutely blast off, or we can absolutely crap the bed and get oversold, and you want to buy here when you're oversold, obviously on the daily RSI. But I'm just saying that that's a possibility. I think that could potentially happen. And if I just extend the support line, so you can see that we're holding this support line as well. But yeah, that's why I'm just going to change the color on that one. So I did show you that support line in the last video, I think. So as you can see, yeah, we're bouncing off this support line very nicely over here. So hopefully we can hold these lines as support, and hopefully we have a nice move to the upside. But obviously Bitcoin is king. Whatever Bitcoin does, the altcoins will follow. Now jumping into the 4-hourly chart over here real quick, I do want to give you this quick buy zone. So $429.9 all the way to $414 is a great buying zone because as you can see, each time we've landed into the zone, we had to move to the upside. So yeah, this is a great zone to start dollar cost averaging. If you start coming back down in below this and you see these large wicks just like this one, then buy more below here. But this is your general buy order area. So set some buy orders in this area potentially, and maybe some buy orders below it. But this would be your concrete support zone that you don't want to be losing, obviously. And as you can see, if I extend this, then we've had this nice buy zone for quite a while over here. As you can see, this is a strong support zone. So yeah, keep that in mind. And let's jump into the RSI on the 4-hourly chart. Let's see what's going on over here. So yeah, we're relatively oversold here, as you can see, sitting on the index of 37. So right now, I would say great entry points for Bitcoin Cash. I'm dollar cost averaging into my favorite altcoins right now as well. The stochastic has just started to move out of the oversold, so great entry points based on those two indicators as well. And the MACD is starting to get a bit overextended, so we potentially can see some moves on Bitcoin Cash. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But just keep in mind that Bitcoin Cash is one of the OG projects, and this just means that actually you can see that we hit this trend line over here. This white trend line still, holding us as resistance on the 4-hourly chart. So, this played out very, very good. If you had your trend lines drawn like I had on my charts, you could have easily sold on this on this test of resistance. So Bitcoin Cash is one of the OG projects, so it's not going to be moving so fast or as fast as some of the others. And a lot of people are disappointed with Bitcoin Cash. But I think with the bull market, obviously all cryptos will appreciate. But hopefully we can get to $4,000 with our target to over here. Let's see how much that is in terms of percentage gains. What is going on over here? Can't I just... Sometimes the charts annoy me very much. Okay, there we go. So let's see how much is that. That's 848% in terms of percentage gains. Not too much in my opinion, but yeah, that has been pretty much it. If I missed out anything on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section, guys. Make sure to check me out on Twitter. I do post technical analysis in there as well. We do have a Telegram chat and a Discord server as well, and don't forget to check out my Patreon. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.